Hello, my beautiful warriors of love and light. Welcome to this weekly reading from August 30th to September 5th. My name is Sabrina. We're heading into September, yes, already. And the end of this week is Labor Day weekend for those of you in the United States and Canada. There's also like back to school, back to work energies. We're like heading into it's going to feel like normal, but it ain't going to be normal. Or nothing has been normal in the past 18 months. We're heading into some heavy energies here until the end of December of 2021. We all feel it already. If you're not feeling it, good for you, but there is very heavy energies out there. I always say go out in nature, drink water, eat non-GMO foods if you can, organic foods, sun baths, forest baths. Like, we're needing to connect more with Mother Nature at this point, because that's the only thing that's probably like sane for us. So I always tell my clients to protect themselves in a bubble of light when they're walking around with people around them. There's going to be a lot of unaligned energies with you in the next few months, so just protect your bubble. It's like works very effectively. Also, my partner does a Reiki energy healing. You can always take a point with her if you are in Montreal. We also do distance Reiki as well, so just reach out to us and we'll get that done for you. So and book a tarot reading too while you're at it. All right, so I will leave you and have a beautiful end of August, beginning of September, and I'll see you in your reading. Love you, bye. Hello, my beautiful Aries. We got impartiality. So I'm using Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards, and this is gray, so this is the crown chakra for you. The crown chakra is all about your next step to enlightenment. It's like your awakening, and here it's asking you to be impartial. So I feel like those of you who are on this awakening journey because of this crown chakra here, I feel like it's almost asking you step back from your from imparting your gifts, your spiritual gifts, from speaking the truth kind of thing, if you are like that, if that's something that you do, and just listen and observe this week. Allow others to shine kind of thing. Allow others to wake up kind of thing, and they're going to come to you is how I'm feeling here. It's almost like you're being asked, but even if you're not on this journey, but you're being asked if like you're in a job or you need to give someone else the spotlight, or in your home, like just take a time for yourself, but go within and not be like at the forefront of whatever situation you're dealing with at this moment in time. It's this very interesting energy of like being a neutral advisor, right? Just being at peace with yourself and allowing others to speak or do whatever they need to do without you coming in and like giving them a piece of advice or recommending anything, or this is the feeling I'm getting. So let's see what your cards have to say here. Sorry. Very small little cards. So I picked 3, and I also have a little advice card. We have the Princess of Coins, which is the Page of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So very interesting. You got 2 heart chakras here, and you have the Page of Coins. I'm going to start with her. The Page of Coins is like starting something new, like a new project, a new business, a new job, something with money. So maybe a new like maybe some of you are going to travel, so you put money there. Some of you are moving, so you put money there. Something where you've like invested in financially. It's like something new is happening. But it's interesting because the 4 of Cups shows up here, and it's like some of you, and this Ace of Swords. So there's all this new energy starting for you, Aquarius, and you're being asked to be impartial. So it's fun and interesting. And so maybe you have started something new in your life, and you're raring and you're roaring to go to like, and then your card here is telling your energy this week is like, no, just do a little step back, because this Four of Cups energy shows up, and it's almost like you're even, maybe some of you are even wavering on this decision. You're like, should I go? Should I do this? Should I this? You have this, because it's like right in between these two like beginnings. You're almost torn between something, because it's right between these two. This is like starting something new when it comes, like I said, financial stability, or what you value the most kind of thing. And this is starting like, or speaking your truth, right? It's like speaking, it's like communication. It's like maybe publishing a book, writing a book, maybe something to do with media, right? And here you're in between these two, and you're like, oh, and this card shows up. It's actually kind of amazing. It's asking you to, I know you want to say everything, you want to talk, you want to like give your advice, and I know you want to like move forward on something, and you can still, obviously it's not saying no, don't do it, right? It's just to be not as forthright as you usually are about it. And this Four of Cups almost tells me that you're not even being that. So you're like, some of you are like holding even back. You're like reconsidering. And it's not about reconsidering. It's about continuing to do what you need to do. But that's like, so I feel like almost like this is the root chakra, this is foundation, stability again. So there's this feeling of you rocking your stability. You're like coming out at your, whatever it is that you want to do is shaking you up, shaking your current life, your current value system, your current, like you're doing something outside of your comfort zone. If you need to take that time off for yourself, then do that. If you need to like reconsider, if you need to reevaluate things, then do it. It's okay, right? It's like, why do we have to always be a go, go, go? Just like take that time. But I still feel like whatever it is that you were doing feels really good. So continue on the path, just maybe take a few steps back, do a pro and con list, go out and like rest more, just listen more to your intuition, listen more to your higher self. But something is good that's coming your way. And maybe there's something that you're needing like to cut away, right? Oh, that could be that too. Like you're starting something new, a new whatever it is, a new path that you're taking, a new beginning. And you're like, oh, I'm not sure. And maybe this Ace of Swords is like, okay, cut away whatever it is that like the doubt that you have, like leave it go. Maybe there's someone around you that's like giving their own opinion to you, right? And you're like, oh, maybe they're right, maybe I shouldn't do this, maybe, you know, I feel like that is the situation here as well. But whatever it is, take that time to figure it out, because you always know. So your message is the god of the underworld. Something which no longer serves you is about to end. It's hilarious. So that's it. And maybe that's what you're like, whatever this new beginning is, it's like the ending of something old, and it's going to propel you into greatness. It's going to propel you into something amazing. But take that time. That's what I feel, Aries. It's like take the time that you need, because take the time, because why not? We have time. This year is crazy, so take that time. All right, Aries. I love you. I'll see you next week. If this didn't resonate, go and check, or if it did resonate, you can. I'll still also go check your rising and your moon sign. Have a great week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Taurus. We got facade. I'm using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle card. So this card is for your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is all about your ego. It's all about your confidence, your power, your self-esteem. It's all about control. This is, to me, it feels like some of you are putting on a facade, a face for other people, your relationships, whether it's love, family, friends. You're like, you're almost playing a role because you're either uncomfortable about being in your authenticity, or you're afraid to make a decision. So you just continue playing this role, and you've been playing it for your whole lifetime, or maybe just recently. But there's this is very strong feeling that it's time to let go. Because if anything to happen in your life, you gotta release this. It's like, if someone doesn't love you for who you are, then, right? If someone is always gonna like, it's like, it almost feels like it's time to stand in your power and be true to who you are, and that's it. There's nothing else than being true to who we are, because now we're realizing more and more who we really are, right? So let's see how this is going to play out this week. So I have a message from our angel gods and goddesses after. But for now, we have the 8 of Pentacles, dedicated effort. The 9 of Wands, rest and reconsider. And the crown chakra. Interesting. So we have work, rest, and enlightenment. Shows up here. So it could also be at your work. Maybe you are at a job where you feel like you have to pretend to love it. You have to pretend to be totally into it, but you're really not. Or it could be that you're in a relationship and it's all work. Like it's constant working all the time to play up to the facade. Or anything in your life, right? So that's maybe what I'm feeling here. That's what I'm feeling, actually. Because of the facade that shows up here, I feel like a lot of you have been working 24/7 or like 34/7 kind of thing, overtime, on trying to make everything happy, trying to make everything great, trying to make for everybody else around you in your life, and like forgetting about you. Because then this shows up, and it's like, rest and reconsider. It's like, okay, it's time to come into your own, Taurus. Remember who you are. Remember that we are all star beings. We're all light beings. Even if you don't want to believe it, we are. And we are like super connected to Creator and Source. We are far more than this lifetime. We are far more than the human that we are of this lifetime or any other lifetime. We are far more powerful, which is the yellow solar plexus. We are power. And here you're playing the human game. You're playing the matrix. You're playing like you're working hard at like people pleasing. It's an 8 card too, which is awesome. It's like a power card. It's like you're doing everything in your power to not be authentically you, which is very strange to me because you're Taurus. So it's time to take the time in nature. It's time to rest, whatever that means. If you need to sleep like every single day, then sleep every single day. If you can't, obviously, like we all have lives, but find a way to go out in nature, go out, like take a drive somewhere that you're alone, at least an hour a day, just to like really put things into perspective and maybe connect to your, to source, connect to creator, connect to God, connect to who you really are. Because once you start to connect to who you really are, you see things very differently. The perspective changes. Because you start to see like, oh wow, what am I doing? This is like so menial compared to the grandness of who I am. But because of the 8 of Pentacles showing, it could also be like there is a situation at work or a situation in a relationship, a situation that there's like requires work. It's interesting that the facade shows up with this. He's like painting, right? So like it's like, are you painting the pretty picture for everyone else to see? But how are you feeling inside? And that's where the 9 of Wands comes in. It's like it's time to start to look inside yourself. All right, guys. So every week can be hunky-dory. But look what we got. It's so beautiful. The goddess of beauty. You are a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. Gorgeous. It's beautiful. I'm going to change her in front instead of the facade. So this is like works so beautifully into this. It's exactly what this is. This whole message here is saying that it's time to drop the facade. It's time to reveal who you are. Paint the picture of who you really are, not what everyone else wants you to be, Taurus, because you're great no matter what. So go out there and relax. You'll get connected. I love you. I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Gemini. We got bittersweet. This always reminds me of that song Bittersweet Symphony from The Verb. Bitter. So this is you know, when I have bittersweet memories, it was a bittersweet moment. It's like something that happened to you in your past, or something happened in your present that was worth remembering. But it's almost, it feels like cherish that bittersweet memory. But if it's time to release it, it's time to let it go. Because then it won't become so bittersweet. It'll become sour. Right? The more we hang on to things, we hold on to things, even though they're not making us feel good, we somehow, it's a human nature to hold on until the end, because we persevere, we were determined. It's like, that's BS, right? If it's like not feeling good, cut it. And this thing is making me feel like whatever it is you need to release, something amazing is going to come towards you. Something amazing is going to make you feel bittersweet. So it's really nice. And this is a blue, so it's the throat chakra. So it's about you expressing yourself, you about saying something. So you need to say something to someone in your life because it's not working out. Then it's time to do that and see the greatness that comes from that. So I have a message from the angel gods and goddesses, and also let's see what's going on. So we have the 9 of Pentacles, which is a well-deserved reward, which is kind of nice that works together. And then we have the heart chakra, beautiful. And then we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So interesting, the heart shows up and then it's heart chakra reverse again. So what this is saying to me is that work wise, you might be getting recognized at work. You're going to get a promotion, a raise, something great is going to happen to you for work. Where there is the issue is more of the heart, the love in your life, the relationships in your life, the friends in your life. So whereas you're going to be financially independent, you're going to feel very stable, and you're going to feel very like on top of the world when it comes to career, job, business, work, stability. You are Gemini. Some of you are dealing with some sort of a heartbreak, some sort of a this is like an indication for you to take care of your heart this week, because you may have begun a new relationship and it's not really working, it's dissipating, or there's this it's time to protect your heart. It's time because something needs to end. There's an ending, whether it's a friend, a family, a love, what have you. Or it could be like a job or a career that you had to shut down because you are just not working out for you anymore. It's like the love of your life, your job, right? Your business, your whatever. It could be your car that's broken down that you have to give it up. There's something that you need to walk away from, which is this, right? Because it's kind of this idea of you releasing something from your past or from now. So for something new to come in, it almost feels like you're being asked to release from this situation that you're in, because it's just going to break your heart in the long run. And something great will come out of this. Because I'm going to tell you that these cards were not, I don't have any reversals in these cards, and this showed up like this. So it's just a little like maybe a warning to any Geminis out there that there might be heartbreak coming up this week or the next few weeks, or something that may have started recently, may have happened a long time ago, but there's this feeling of you needing to protect your heart. Someone might break your heart, you may lose contact with someone, there might be a ghosting situation, there might be something that's like that could affect your love and your compassion. And it's so funny because it's 9 and a 4 and a 1, and it's 14. 1 plus 4 is 5, and 5 is change. So be ready for change. It could be something that you really love to do, like a hobby that you're doing. It could be, and you have to stop it, right? You have to stop it because it's not making you feel good. Maybe you're like an avid exerciser and you're like, it's just not, your knees are giving out, or it's just not working out for you, and like it's gonna hurt you, right? Like you can't climb up that mountain anymore. But don't worry about it, because it's something, I feel like something good will come out from that. So let's see what's this. Interesting. Angel of diet and nutrition. I pay attention to what you eat and drink. You intuitively know what is good for you. So it could be, I just lost the card. Okay. It could be that you're love to eat out, and now the foods are not making you feel good, and you're like, and you have to stop eating the burgers and the fries. You have to stop eating McDonald's because it's shitty. Let's be real. You have to stop eating all the GMOs are not sitting well with you. You got to stop, and it's going to break your heart, but something great's going to happen because of that, right? Your body's going to change. Your light's going to start shining more. There's going to be like something that happens as a result. but financially you're great, Gemini. So that's awesome. All right, so just be careful for your heart. Keep that bubble of light around your heart. Keep protected. Now you're aware if something happens and you're like, oh, I knew this was going to happen. So, or maybe you're the one who's needing to break away from something that's no longer serving you, then that's what it is. Be good to yourself, eat well, drink a lot of water, go into nature. I love you. I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. We got gossip. This is heart chakra. So heart chakra is all about your heart, taking care of your heart. Gossip is two-way street. It could be you gossiping about somebody, it could be someone gossiping about you. Either way, super low vibe energy. I wanted to read from the book because I thought it was an interesting story about this. Charmaine is an eccentric and kind woman. From her chartreuse greenhouse to her fascination with scarves, she's a topic of town gossip. After her death, the local people discover her incredibly detailed paintings of their town and realize she was an extraordinary artist who painted their lives with love. They feel sadness for never having really known her. So Charmaine's chartreuse suggests that appreciating differences is key. This card is warning you that you may lose a valued relationship if you do not appreciate what you have. So yeah, kind of harsh, right? But I'm like, okay. But it's like, maybe some of you need to hear this because some of you maybe are coming to conclusions about other people or not really understanding where that other person is coming from. So gossip is just like that low vibe energy that we're all needing to get out of because it just brings us down. It brings those people down. It's like it's this whole, it could be something that you need to work on, Cancer. It could be something that is part of your release, emotional or mental release that you need to do. Who knows? But let's see what's going on. It could be someone else doing that to you and that's why you're not feeling great. We have a card from Angel Gods and Goddesses for a message after, and let's see what's going on here. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Coins, and the High Priestess. We like to see her. The Ten of Wands in reverse. So Ten of Wands is like carrying burdens, releasing all those who no longer serve you in your life. Maybe you found yourself in a situation with your friends, your family, whatever, co-workers, you know, your boss, whatever. You found yourself in a situation where you're like the middleman, that you have to be dealing with both parties and all these, and you're like, it feels like you're gossiping and stuff like that, but it's like Ten of Wands, like just release that, because like, let other people deal with their own lives, let other people deal with that, or maybe if you're the center of this gossip wheel, it's time to stop it, right? Release yourself from all this like, negative energy, because we're heading in, we're wanting, this goal is to be the High Priestess, to be completely 100% sure of and certain of who she is as she sits in her throne, right? She's completely like oblivious to that girl in front of her. She's like, I know who I am, kind of thing. This is that feeling I'm getting here. And the Nine of Coins energy is the Nine of Pentacles energies, which is like, it's time to work on yourself. Do whatever it is that you're doing. Like this is independence, financial independence. Like money will come in if you do what you love. Do what rocks your world. Stop meddling in other people's lives. Stop, like, be this artist who sat in her house and just did art full of love, kind of thing, instead of sitting on social and like commenting or like getting involved in other people's drama. I feel like these cards are saying that, because this is exactly that. The High Priestess is no drama. She doesn't like even consider drama in her life, because she's so knowing of who she is. She doesn't, she's full of love, and she doesn't need anyone to tell her how to lead her life. She doesn't need anyone to tell her how to deal with her money. She doesn't need anyone to tell, you know, it's like, she doesn't have to like mêler, like that's French for like getting involved in other people's lives. because she's like confident. And this Ten of Wands feels that that's like the step away from those around you who are like, yeah, talking. Maybe they're not, you know, don't get involved in it. Do your own thing. Be that like sassy, independent person that you are. Woman, man. But start listening closely into your intuition. Start listening to the third eye. Start listening to your higher self. Start listening to your heart. Start listening to your heart. Because your heart knows. Because you know. Because you know. Cancer. Yeah. It's interesting readings for everybody this week. But I like it, the fact that it's about you, basically here. It's all like a high priestess is very much like a solitary person, someone who doesn't need other people in her life to lead a very complete life. The Nine of Coins is the same idea as this person who's super independent. The Ten of Wands energy is this energy of like, it's a Sagittarius energy. So it's like this energy of like releasing, being on your own, being a nomad, being like doing things your way. I like it. And there's like this yellow, the solar plexus shows up here. It's like finding your power, and this orange shows up with the sacral chakras, like creative expression or sexual expression. However it is that you feel like you can free yourself from this kind of energy. So your message for this week is Goddess of Justice. What seems an injustice is actually a blessing. So how does that relate to this? So maybe interesting. Maybe this gossip that's happening around you, this drama that you find yourself in, maybe it's a blessing, because maybe it's time for you to see that don't need to like fall into drama. You don't need to be part of this, because all you need to be doing is like working on your own, doing your stuff, and listening to you, because you know. I like it. I like it a lot. The Goddess of Justice could be a Libra. That's important in your life as well, so pay attention to that. But it's all about fair, right? It's about balance. Justice card, so it's not about this. It's about finding like a stability in your life again. All right, Cancer. You're all about love, so let's continue that trajectory. Start doing things for you. You know, that will harvest and blossom and make you all passionate and fiery. All right, Cancer, I love you, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Leos. So we got dissipating. This is I'm using Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. So this yellow is your solar plexus, which is found right here, which is your ego. Sorry about that. Which is your confidence, your power, your control. So dissipating, I'm not gonna lie, it took me a while to understand this card. And dissipating means that this person's sitting on her couch with her canary or pet canary and looking at the TV, maybe getting influenced by the TV, getting influenced by other people around, talking the stories that are happening all around them. But it also could be like someone daydreaming, someone sitting around and remembering a really good time before, remembering how life used to be, right? Pre this crazy, and you're like, oh, I'm sure we're gonna go back to that kind of life. This is the feeling I'm feeling here. And it's like, no, we're not ever going back to that life. And it's maybe time to stop daydreaming. It's time to start making moves, Leo. Like summertime is a great time for daydreaming, but it's like I'm almost feeling like you're needing to step outside of that comfort zone, step outside of that, like what you're stepping outside of your Leo season and going into Virgo season. And Virgo season is all about getting back to work. It's all about self-care. It's all about like taking back your health. So it's all about stepping away from that social life kind of thing and heading into something that is like more real, less fantasy world. So that is the card, which I found interesting. So let's see what the cards have for you this week. Oh, okay, we have some message for you. We have 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords energy, which is 5 of Swords energy. Like in this card, it's like he's holding on to his swords. There's this feeling of maybe someone around you that's not being very kind towards you, and maybe that's why you want to stay in that dream state of yours. Maybe someone around you trying to burst that bubble of yours. Could be what's going on in this world. This 5 of Swords energy is like you're like unsure of what the next step is going to happen. You're unsure of where this world is going. And it's like challenging almost, like you're being challenged. So let's just look at all the cards. 7 of Cups. Wow, that's interesting. That's like daydreaming. Oh my gosh. And then the Ace of Wands, which is your energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So there's this feeling of here with this 5 of Swords and 7 of Cups energy. Like 7 of Cups is like this, you have a lot of choices in front of you, but you just feel like sitting around and just like watching the TV or watching other people, or I feel like there's something stagnant here, Leo. You're like, you're not believing in your true power. And you're allowing the external world to affect you. You're allowing people in your life to come in and affect you, your powerful soul that you are. And then it makes you like it makes you start to like wonder, oh wow, maybe I'm going down the wrong path. Maybe I'm with the wrong person. Maybe, you know, it's all this like maybes, and then you start to think, and you're like, let's let that canary sing the Leo song, which is like strength and bravery and courage, right? Instead of like hanging around this kind of energy. There could be people around you trying to backstab you. There could be people around you like that do not have your greatest good in mind, and you're just needing to be aware of this week. And because this 7 of Cups here is like you're having to decide certain paths to take. There's certain like choices that are going to come towards you, and then the Ace of Wands shows up, and it's like, okay, Leo, enough with this blah blah around you, enough with like the stories around you, enough creating your own stories of living in the past. It's time to move forward. It's time to start something new, start fresh, start a new path of enlightenment, start a new path, a new job, start something that, like this energy, I don't like this energy for you at all. I mean, I don't like it for any sign. But for a Leo, it feels very, to me, stagnant and like very still, which is not a Leo energy, right? It feels also like negative. And it could be people that you work with. It could be people in your family life, in your friends. It could be just people that are in your building or whatever that could trigger you, kind of thing, to start to like question yourself. It's like, they're like, take your wand up, Leo, and start something new, or start to think of a new way, a creative way to get out of this mess that you're in, or a creative way to weasel or snake yourself around this person that's not like serving you. Make that choice that's right for you, Leo, not for anyone else. You can do this, you know that. And I really like, I know I'm like a pain in the ass, but stop watching the mainstream news. Stop, just stop it. It's just, this is what they make us feel like if you watch the news. They make you feel like, oh, you should fear everything. You should like live in those low vibe energies. Step away from the mainstream media, and it won't make you feel like you're like, oh, so confused. Because once you do, you'll feel like this. You'll feel like, what? Wow, life is grand. We are heading into greatness. So something's happening, like a new love interest coming in, a new, maybe a new job, a new path is opening up for you once you release some negativity that's around you. So what is going on? Well, look at this message. Angel of abundance, a steady flow of abundance about to manifest. Ooh, that's great. So money's coming in, or whatever it is. Abundance is abundance of love is coming your way. Abundance of goodness. Abundance of money. Abundance of whatever it is that you want in your life. It's coming your way. All you need to do is say, I am abundant. I am ready for whatever. I'm ready for love. I'm ready for partnership. I'm ready for this beautiful job. Speak your words out loud and watch things manifest. All right, Leo. Step away from this shit and let's go into the greatness. I love you, Leo. I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgo. We got completion. I'm using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle card, so this orange line actually relates to your sacral chakra, which is right here below, and it's usually related to your sexuality, your creativity, your desires. Those feelings of guilt usually come in with your sacral chakra. But the completion is like, I feel like something's coming to an end for you in your life. So it could be a relationship. It could be a friends with benefits, right? It could be a job. It could be anything. It could be anything that it could be something that has been weighing heavily on you here. I feel like it is, because it's like she's burying something, right? It's like it could be someone like has passed away in your life, and it's just something that has to happen. It's part of the soul contract, and it has to happen. And you're doing away with the negative. It doesn't have to be negative though. It's just something that has come to an end that's no longer serving you. And then you're beginning something new. So completion is always good, right? Completion is the 10 card. It's like you're ending and you're starting fresh. So let's see what it is in your life. I have a message from the angel gods and goddesses. We have the moon card, confront, the ace of wands. Sorry, I was like, okay, the ace of wands, new vitality, nice, and the 7 of swords in reverse. So seek the truth in reverse. So the 7 of swords energy is like an energy of like deception and betrayal, like someone hiding from you, someone not telling you the truth, but it's in reverse. And the idea of the moon showing up with the Seven of Swords energy, because the moon is about hiding. It's your shadow self. It's about, but here it's confronting. So it's confronting your shadow self. It's like some of you maybe are going through some shadow work. Some of you are having to see this dark part of your soul. There's like the dark night of the soul. Everyone goes through it. Every single soul has to go through that to get to the light. The dark night of the soul is this point in your life where you are aware, become aware of all the patterns and the limiting beliefs, the ones that keep coming, the cycles that keep showing up in your life all the time. They could be ancestral. They could be just something that happens in this current lifetime that you just like, why do I keep doing the same thing? Why do I keep falling for the same person? Why do I keep doing this? You know, it's like this pattern that shows up, and it's like, it's time to confront it. It's time to release it. Like it, and like everyone always is afraid about this shadow side or this dark night of the soul, but it's nothing to be scary about. It's who you are. There's a reason why you had to go through all these patterns. So here it's like asking you to go into your psyche, go into your intuition, start to feel it through, make it feel the feels, and let it go through you. So that you can be at the helm of this completion. So you can let it really go. There's this very much so, Virgo, I don't know what it is that's going on in your life, but you're being asked right now, this week, or in the next few weeks, whatever, just to face what is not aligning with you anymore. Be honest with yourself. Like you're not feeling good about it. So let it go. And it's okay. And if it's gonna hurt someone, but it's gonna make you feel better, then you gotta do it for you. Because there's no point in staying in something that is like gonna make you hurt, they're gonna hurt you in the end, right? Whatever you do is for you. Whatever that person does, everyone's accountable for themselves. So I feel like there is this, like you've come to a point in your lives, Virgos, where you're needing to face up to this negative part of you, the weakness part of you, that part that just keeps coming back. Maybe it's like a nasty part of you, right? It's okay, we all have it. Or something that's like feels very dirty, or not dirty, but like just uncomfortable inside you, something that's like restrictive. It's time to let it go. But the beauty of this is that we get the Ace of Wands, which is new vitality, right? It's like Ace of Wands is something new coming in. I almost feel like you're needing to face the shit, right? Face your truth. Face the people around you that are not aligned with you. Like, it's time to let them go. The moon also speaks of like listening to your intuition, going back into the divine feminine energy. Whether you're a man or female, divine feminine energy is like that, like nurturing side of you, that like compassionate side of you. Do things that align with your heart again, and then move into that newness. Let's move together in that new paradigm. But once everything is cleared out from you, the shadow side doesn't just go away. It's there, and it will continue to be there. But the more light that you bring into your life, the less it becomes, the more it dissolves from your life. It will no longer like have a place to reside in anymore in your body. But in the meantime, let's just start something new. Start that new job that like enlightens your soul. Start that new relationship that like makes you feel like singing and dancing. Do that thing that makes you feel this way. That makes you feel like re-energized and revitalized. So it's a really beautiful message here, Virgo, for you. It's a little bit of work, but it's like the culmination is beautiful, the energy. And we're in your season, and you're all about work. and no play. You're all about self-care and taking care of your health. So let's do that. Follow your signs, like value system. And so the message from the angels, gods, and goddesses is angel of finances. Honor and give thanks for the blessings you're about to receive. So there you go. So doing away is like bringing in something new. Maybe it's abundance. Maybe it's like here, financial independence. Maybe it's just like stability, right? Like your foundation is going to begin again. A new foundation is going to be cemented. And we're ready to go because you're earth sign and you're ready to move. I like it. What a beautiful reading this is. Do not fear the shadow. Face it. Accept it. Be aware of it. Release it. But do it for you. I love you, Virgo. You got this. I will see you next week and have a beautiful one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Libra. We got soulmate. Soulmate is always a nice card to get. Soulmate could be love coming in, but also could be friends, family, soul tribe coming in, which is happening more and more because we are heading into new energy, a new paradigm. So what that means is that our soul tribe is coming in. We're meeting people that are aligned with us energetically, mindfully. So we're going to start to feel different things. You're going to be more intuitive. This soulmate energy is all about choosing love over hate, choosing love over fear, choosing love over like disappointment, guilt, and all that low energy. It's like choosing you. It's really beautiful energy because you are your own soulmate. So let's see what this means for the week. I also have a message for you at the end. So we have the 5 of Wands, challenging times. The 5 of throat chakra, the throat chakra, which is the expression and communication. And the 4 of Wands, which is joy and stability, which is marriage as well. So interesting. Again, we get, not again because someone else got this as well, 5 plus 5 plus 4 is 14. 1 plus 4 is 5, change. 5 is all about change. So we got some challenging times here. So some of you might be going through a challenging period with your soulmate or with whoever in your life, your friend, your colleagues, your boss, your suppliers, your vendors, whatever, whoever you're working with, or your family. Like you know, it's very evident out there right now. This is happening in the world. The world is for me, it's chaotic out there. So we can all pretend and go on vacation and go in a restaurant, but what's happening in the world is actually happening in the world, and it's going to get more loud. So this could be This could be the challenging times that we're all in, that we're having to face our fears. We're having to face our energies. We're having to face the people around us that are not aligned with us. And maybe we're having to by going through these challenging times, you're actually bringing in the people that are actually aligned with you. And it's a challenging time because this is a time where we might have to cut cords with people, but not necessarily because we're all attached to each other, because we're in each other's lives for a reason, but step away from certain people. And it's not a bad thing because it preserves your heart and your soul, and it does the same thing to them. So why would you want to always be in the middle of altercation all the time? Like, why do we need to always have a shield on us all the time? We don't. It's not It's not the point of our life. And then there's the throat chakra shows up, and it's like time to express yourself, time to communicate how you feel about these people, time to say, speak up, speak your truth, no matter how they're going to take it or not. If they are your soulmate, then they will be understanding. If they are not everybody's a soulmate, obviously. It's time for people to take responsibility for their actions, their being. As with you as well. The throat chakra speaks of being honest with yourself, but being honest with other people around you as well. And maybe you're like, and this is all like what's going on in the world, and so maybe some of you are speaking your truth, being called a conspiracy theorist, and it's a bit challenging for you. It's freaking challenging, but it's okay. You got this. But it could be not that. You're not that at all. But you're still having a hard time speaking up to your boss, speaking up to your client, speaking up to your husband or your wife, or to your father, your mother, your children, to whoever. But it's like this feeling, Libra, it's like, okay, we know that you like to be balanced and to be fair. It's time to be fair to you. Because what's waiting in the wings is the Four of Wands, which is happiness, it's fulfillment, it's celebration, it's joy. Stability, which is great. It's like marriage. It's like maybe there's a soulmate coming towards you, but if he or she makes you feel like he challenges you, it's like no. Like there's so many times that we fell for this silly paradigms out here, this silly matrix that we live in, that oh, of course if it's challenging then it's better that way. No, man. If the person is condescending towards you, disrespects you, bye-bye. Like let's be real, right? Express yourself. Speak how you feel. That they don't like it, bye-bye. It's time for you to be joyous. It's time for you to be like fulfilled, rewarded, respected, loved. I got your back, Libra, this week. I love this, actually. And so your message of the week is, wow, Angel of Soul Love. Time to look at how you value yourself. Issues of self-love. Whoa, baby. That's freaking amazeballs. So it's exactly that. So if you love yourself wholly and completely, then nobody can step in your way. Nobody can step in your bubble. And you can continue speaking your truth. You can continue being who you want to be. You can continue being you, which is lovable, and that's going to attract love to your life. Self-love, self-love. Everybody needs to be self-loving themselves. I love myself and I approve myself. That's the only way soulmates come in, and they come into is if you're kind of like already stable, right? So this is a great reading. Watch out for love coming in. Stand up for your authenticity. Stay true to you. Say what you feel. Don't hold back. We don't want to be like lying to ourselves or lying to other people. We have to be who we are, and if they don't like, then goodbye. Like that's the way it works. We're not here to like spend years fixing and repairing people. No, man, we have to work on ourselves first anyways. Choose love. I love you, Libra, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. We got Miracle. And Miracle is yellow for solar plexus, which is here, which is your ego, which is your power, self-esteem, your confidence. Miracle. Maybe a miracle is coming into your life. Yay! Maybe you are the miracle. This is all about shining the light on other people this week. Shining the light on you. Lead the light with light. I feel like something's coming in like glorious to you this week. that's going to shine the light. It's going to like open up your mind. It's going to open up possibilities. It's going to be like, wow, this is miraculous. So let's see what this miracle is. And there's a message for you after. We get the Hierophant, which is a Taurus card. The Hierophant, I will speak the Eight of Cups. Very interesting energy. I think we've got this for you last week. And the Strength card, which is the Leo card. So you got two major arcanas here. So definitely miracles are happening here for you. So Hierophant, Taurus, Leo, both fixed signs. Scorpio is a fixed sign, so it's very interesting. You got these fixed signs coming in. I was gonna say that's Pisces. So it's like change is abound. Like whatever is happening, it's happening for. It's like going to be. It's going to stabilize your life. The Hierophant energy is like spiritual awakening, spiritual learning, right? It could be also someone's getting married. Someone's finding the courage to ask someone to get married. Someone's finding the courage to step into their power, their light power, their divine oneness. There's this there's Eight of Cups showing up here, because the Eight of Cups is like letting go something that is no longer serving you. That is walking away from something that's holding you down. I feel like some of you might be walking into this awakening journey like, what? And you're finding your strength again. You're finding who you are, and you're needing to walk away from some people in your life that are not aligned with you. Not everybody here, but there is this feeling of just these two cards already, this Leo and this Taurus. It's very much about you standing up to somebody at work, standing up to someone in your family, saying, this is how I feel, this is what I really truly believe in, this is something that I want to pursue. It's like a no back down card. And it comes in with this light. I love it. And the Eight of Cups is like the same energy. If you look at this energy, it's like she's standing in front of her cups. Usually she's she's walking away from her cups. She's almost like not afraid to talk. The Hierophant is like the blue chakra. It's like, is it the blue? Or maybe it's the third eye. I think it's the third eye chakra. It's actually listening to your intuition. And the Strength is your sacral chakra. It's like expressing yourself. And this is root chakra. So it's like stability. It's foundational. It's like at the core, I, Scorpio, do not want to stay in this anymore because it's bringing me down in any area of your life, right? I could go on in the lists again, but relationships, jobs, friends, whatever issue that's in your life right now, or whatever that is like calling out to you, it's this energy of like standing forthright and saying, I'm not taking it anymore. I'm not gonna take it. That's a good feeling right here. And you're like really coming into your own, Scorpio, because this miracle is not coming for a reason. It's coming to show you that you are like, it's a person in there, right? You are that light. It's time to open the way, lead by example. It's time to do what you want to do. I love it for you, Scorpio. And then we get the Angel of Relaxation. Let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. Awesome. You know, I like this card for a lot of people, because we tend to oh, my tarot reader said that this is going to happen, so you wait for it to happen. I'm not saying it's just tarot, whatever. Like you like, I know this is going to happen, and then it doesn't happen because you put so much like oomph into that. the only way to manifestation, I think I said this 2,000 times, but I'm going to say it again. The only way for manifestations to actually happen is to speak it out loud once and then let it happen. Let the guides get to work for you, man. In the meanwhile, just relax. Take some time, go to the spa, go into nature, wade in a pool or lake or wherever you can, ocean if you can, good for you. Just do things for you. Let the miracles just happen, because it will, as soon as you release yourself from what no longer serves you. What a gorgeous reading. There also could be a Taurus or Leo that's coming into your life that's important for you in this journey, or important for you in walking away from something, or we don't know. It could be your miracle as well. All right. I love you, Scorpio. I hope you have a beautiful week. Enjoy, relax. Like it says, I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. We got grief. I'm using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck, and these are all relevant to chakra. So green is your heart. So I feel like some of you with the grief card have either are dealing with grief at this very moment in your time. Maybe someone has passed away, or someone, or you're still healing a broken relationship. You're healing a broken friendship. Like it's just feeling of a stepping away from something of the past and moving into like a present position. There is this feeling of healing, of heart healing. Also grief is like I said, leaving the old, going into the new, like cutting ties with people or situations that are not serving you and moving into something that is. So it's almost it's a low energy, like grief, but it's something we need to go through. It's almost something that is requires us to feel through, so that we can move into a new cycle. We can move into a new paradigm. It's a beautiful energy too. So let's see what this grief is all about. This is a message for you later. We got the Four of Swords, just another heart chakra. The Ace of Cups, which is new love. And the Page of Wands. Again, something new happening for you. So we have the Four of Swords shows up, and the Four of Swords is the energy of rest and relaxation, right? She's here. These are all her thoughts. These are all the pain that she's going through, the feelings of loss, the feelings of broken heart, the feelings of diminishment, the feeling of disappointment, you know, the feeling of what's going on in the outside world. It's like, what is going on feeling, and it's like, it's okay. Feel it. Allow it to go through your heart. Your heart is the most important chakra in all of our chakras, and it's the one that connects us to God, to Creator, to Source. It's the one that connects us back home. So here they're asking to take that time this week to find relaxation time, to take that time to go within, because hello, Saggy. We got like the Ace of Cups, which is like new beginnings when it comes to love, when it comes to friends, maybe soulmates, soul tribe coming in. It feels like whatever it is here, you needed to do so that you could bring in something new. It could be maybe having to resolve something in a friendship, a relationship, a business thing, or whatever, or like a friend, a family thing, and you're going to like either release it from your life or create a new way of dealing with it. with this person in your life, with this situation. The Ace of Cups talks of creative ways, new ways, spiritual healing ways. So find a way that is healing for you in this type of friendship or relationship or whatever. And the Princess of Wands, same idea, right? This like new beginning, starting something fresh from a new perspective, from a new way of being, instead of always staying with the old ways. It just feels very expansive for me here. Like you're going to go into something, you're going to leave behind this old energy that's making you feel broken, and you're going to work through it this week. You're going to do all that you can, like good pool time, relax, nature time, like chill, and then things are going to like manifest themselves into your life that will bring in more love, more healing energies, something like outside of your comfort zone. Like a new project will land on your feet, a new a new course. You're going to do something that completely different, something that's like going to open your mind to new possibilities, to away from this kind of energy. And it's okay to go through this energy, but everybody, if someone passed in your life, know that they're always around you. They never die. Nobody dies in this world. Death is an old paradigm. It's an old construct. It doesn't exist. We are all immortal. We are live on forever. So they are always around you. This could be grief of releasing the old and going and getting ready for this new stage in your life. Exciting, Saggy. So what is the message of the week? God of conflict resolution. Oh my God. You are being encouraged to walk away from a current conflict. Oh my God. So if there is something that's like someone or something that's like conflicted, is that a word? That's conflicted with you, then it's time to step into something new. Or find a way, a creative way, find a way to work around it so that you work together in a different kind of way, but a more healing kind of way. I love this. This is freaking awesome. Remember, we try not to, we're heading towards love, not bickering, not hate, not anger, not, oh, he broke up with me, forgive him, let him go. Like forgiveness, not holding on to this low energies, because that continues with the grief. All right, Sanji, I love you. Looks good for new though. I will see you next week. I'd love to hear in your comments what this means for you. And bye. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. We got mysticism. I'm using the wisdom chakra, the chakra wisdom oracle card. So each card has like a border, and this one is third eye chakra, which is intuition, which is listening to your gut instinct, listening to your higher self. Mysticism is like, feels to me that she's all shrouded in this cloak kind of thing. Ooh, there could be a reason for you to be cloaking yourself this week. Maybe cloaking is a form of protecting yourself from negative energies around you. I feel like maybe some of you are walking into the unknown, are like dealing with a situation that is very new to you. You're dealing with maybe you're awakening into this great awakening, and you're like, what is going on? What are these feelings I'm feeling? Why am I seeing these signs? Why are I hearing voices? Why, you know, like could be this, because it's mysticism, and you're being asked to protect it, protect yourself while you're like realizing things. But I feel like if you're waiting for some like a resolution in your life, that this week you might get a sign or a message from your higher self, from outside of you. Pay attention. Or it could be some of you are actually interested in going to tarot or mystical arts or esoteric studies. That could be that too. Anything is possible these days. This is a message for you later. So for now we get the Six of Wands, believe and succeed, which is a victory card. The Nine, oh, Hermit, which is a Virgo card. And the Nine of Cups, dreams coming true. Oh my God, a Capricorn, these are freaking awesome cards. I mean, definitely what I'm seeing here. 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 6 is 24, 6 is harmony. Awesome. So we have whatever it is that you're doing in your life, we have victory here. We have the Nine of Cups, your dreams are coming true. So if you're in this relationship, or if you're in a job, or you're doing a project, or you're like in the family, or you just like started something, started a new course in like mysticism, or you started like to be more aware of your clairs, your clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, or if you're starting to tap more into your third eye, you're starting to see through the illusion, things are looking up for you. Things are happening for you, Capricorn. Like whatever the work that you've been doing is coming to fruition, and it's all because the Hermit card is like you've gone within, you've actually done some work, you are listening, you are paying attention to the signs, but also this is a card of leading by example. So whatever you're doing, you don't have to be on this awakening journey. You could be like just going with your gut when it comes to taking that job, taking that project, going out with that person, leaving that person, like all these like decisions that are having to be made by you. I feel like you're getting closer to listening to your innate, your true self, and it's working. So if you're not doing it, then it's a good idea to start doing, because it feels like it'll help you to get here. You got shit happening. It's gonna be fulfillment, like rewards coming your way. This feeling of recognition. That could be some of you are also, like I said, like tarot readers, or it could be people that are in this energy healers. You're starting to get validation for your work, because we're heading into a new paradigm. And this is the Hermit card as well, is that sage, right? That wise man or woman. Freedom with these beautiful bluebirds. This within nature. It's like very progressive, like it's very like a beautiful evolution happening for you here, Capricorn. Things are looking up, you know, when you see this, things are looking up for you. Whatever you're doing, continue doing your trajectory towards it, because it feels very positive. And it's just the little, like this for me is like continue. If you're not listening to your intuition, chop chop, it's time to listen to your intuition. Your innate knows more than a freaking TV, more than anybody else. You know what to do. All right, so your message is the angel of space clearing. It's time to clear old negative thoughts and feelings. Nice. Space clearing is also something I do for people, that I can come into your homes and clear spaces. If you're moving into a home, or if you feel negative energy, I could do a distance as well. But this is space clearing within. I feel like that's what it is. Like if you're innately, if your intuition is saying something about someone and you're like, oh, I don't feel good about it, clear that shit out, right? Clear it out. because we want to keep this energy, this very uplifting energy around us at all times. Things are moving towards you that are great and enlightening, and staying away from the negative feelings. If you're feeling angry, if you're feeling angst, it's time to clear it, but also to deal with it. Like face that person, face that challenge, be aware of it, speak to it, speak to the person, whatever, clear it out of your body, because we hold on to these negative energies in our body, and it causes our soul body to be ill, right? It causes the dis-ease in our bodies. So this is gorgeous, Capri. Amazing. Listen to what your soul is saying to you. You got victory coming for you. Listen to your intuition. I love you, Capricorn, and I will see you next week. Have a beautiful September, and bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. We got renewal, which is gorgeous. I'm using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards, so this is root chakra based. Everything below your hips, I guess, all the way down to your feet. So your root chakra is all about your foundation, right? It's your feet on the ground. It's like feeling grounded, feeling centered. And so maybe some of you are not feeling that, and this card is coming, okay, it's time to start fresh, Aquarius. Whatever it is that you're doing, continue doing that, but make sure that you're feeling centered, that your feet are planted on the ground, that you're feeling good. That's like the best word I can use. Feeling really good about your decisions that you make in your life. We're heading into a new paradigm. We're heading into the age of Aquarius. It's time for this refresh. It's time for something new. If something is like old that's in your life, that's just a recurring cycle that keeps like coming back, and it keeps like not really giving you any validation. It's not giving you any sense of worth, sense of self-love, then bye-bye. Come on, Aquarius, of all people, right? So it's really a great card. So I have a message for you after. And then I have Hierophant, which is a Taurus card. The Eight of Wands, success and growth. And the Three of Pentacles, reach out. So the Hierophant card, which is this card, teach. It's like the Hierophant is all about, so maybe some of you are teachers, maybe some of you are spiritual leaders, maybe some of you are leaders at your job, some of you are advisors, some of you are helping other people along this way on this awakening, or along this way in whatever industry you're in or job you're in, or just I feel like people come to you for advice, and I think more and more people will be coming to you. So get grounded, get ready for people to be attracted to you, because you are of that smart mind, you are of that level-headed mind, right? You are also that rebel, right, that we need in this world. There's the Hierophant is also about marriage, but I'm not really feeling about that right now. It's about higher education. So it's like maybe you're being asked to learn something new, expand your course load if you're in school, or expand or do something that is like passionate within you, not something that is like obligatory kind of, unless you like it. But also in your job or whatever, it's just this feeling of like learning something new that sparks something inside you. And then this 8 is like whoever is got a job, whoever is like getting a job or working, the success and growth is like 8 of Wands is you're going to get Maybe you're in the communication business, you're going to succeed in whatever it is that you're doing. Like if you just got a job, then it's going to blossom and grow. If you are in school, things will start to get better for you. You're going to start to feel more grounded. Because the Eight of Wands is like this, the image is like usually like these wands that go flying in the air, but they land, right? They all land in the ground. So this really interesting feeling here. So I almost feel like some of you are being asked to like expand your learning, expand your, open your minds to something new, and to reach out. The Three of Pentacles, reach out to and collaborate with people. The way, and then as I talk, I start to create a story in my mind. So I'm like, it's almost like maybe some of you are being asked to come together and create a little healing center, or create like a there's like, she's with a book here, Eight of Wands, like communication. It's like a little writing community, advice community, like just coming together with a soul tribe almost. Or it could be therapists, or just like a consultants coming together, marketing. It could be anything like this. I just feel like there's something happening. You're like being asked to work with other people on something that will expand your horizons, will expand your learning, and begin this renewal process. So we're asking Aquarius, which is not uncommon for Aquarius, but to step outside of the comfort zone and start fresh with a new perspective. And many of you might be in the leadership position. Many of you might be teaching and leading the way into these communities, which is the future. So the message for you is Angel of Self-Worth. You are currently undervaluing yourself. It is time to regain your self-worth. Did I say that somewhere here? I don't remember. This is like amazing. Are you undervaluing yourself, Aquarius? Did I hear this right? What is up with that? No, no, no. Get back your confidence. Get back that self-esteem wherever the hell it went. Get back. Start leading the way. Start bringing in these communities. Start bringing in the people. Start networking. That's what this is. Eight of Wands too, that networking. You are the change. You are the change of the world. You are this for us. You are the rebirth. Let's get this show on the road. All right, Aquarius, I love you. And feels really good this week. It's like a coming together, like a union. It's like a feeling of completion, or a feeling of beginning more. So, all right, I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Pisces. We got impasse. So impasse, I'm using Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. This is orange, which is sacral chakra, which is below here. It's usually about your sexuality. It's usually about your creative expression. It could also be about guilty feelings. Impasse to me is when you get to an impasse in your life, it's because you're at a crossroads in your life and you're having to make a decision. And it's like, I feel like we've gotten here many times with you, Pisces. And it's, this card is coming and saying, okay, stop waiting for change to happen. Stop waiting for someone else to make a decision for you. Stop waiting for your your boss to fire you. Stop because you don't like your job. Stop waiting for your friend to call you, even though you want to talk to them. Stop like waiting for your partner to leave you. Stop waiting for your, like your family. It's just like this feeling of you being at this place in your life and you're like waiting for others to take the decision for you. And it's like, just do it. And if you don't like the two paths that are in front of you, then create a new path for you. Pisces. Okay. So I have a message for you after, and now we're going to see what is going on here. Oh God, Pisces. 3 of Swords. Nine of Wands. And the 3 of Coins. Okay. 3 of Swords is heartbreak. It's grief. It's like, if we look at her, she's looking at those 3 swords. The swords energy is all about mental thoughts. So you're like being bogged down by a lot of like weight of like the world. But look behind her is the sun. The sun is here shining. So whatever this decision that you have to make, the sun will be shining. I feel like some of the other signs have this as well. This like feeling of having to make a final decision in their life so they can move on to something shiny and brighter. The 3 of Swords energy is like this energy of like I can't move forward until I make this, like I can't even see clearly. I'm like the lady of miscontent. Is that a word? Discontent. Like it's this feeling of like I can't see the path clearly. And the 9 of Wands shows up, which is a great card to come in, which is again this orange, this like sacral energy, this like fired up, like sacral energy is like usually a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you need to get that fire and that passion inside you rolling. Right here it's like she's holding on to that wand and she's like, okay, she's contemplating. What is it what decision do I need to make? She's also in this contemplative mode, but she has more fire and oomph in her, right? Than the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is just like, what? And here she's like, okay, what is it that I need that will make my life complete? What is it that will make me full of verve again? Will bring back my life? Why am I stuck at this impasse? Why am I stuck on this bridge of nowhere? Why do I keep getting here? I keep having a really good time and then I come back here and I'm always here again. And the 9 of Wands like, yeah, you gotta like light it up. Light up that bridge, man. And make a decision real fast. It's almost like that's what I'm seeing. There's a torch here, torch that bridge, and have to, okay, now you have no choice but to make that decision. So jump. And where would you jump? That's like listening to your higher self. That's the kind of the same idea. Because if you do ask your question, do I stay? And it says yes, then you stay. But no, not the like survivor, like the ego mind, that the ego, which is these are ego, the yellow. Like, oh, well, I'll stay because, or I'm gonna stay at this job and I freaking hate it, but because it's like this and like that, and like do that trick in your mind, like burn it and go with that instinct. Because the 3 of Coins is an energy of collaboration, of coming together and working things out. So maybe you are like in, maybe like this, like just maybe you're in a job that like pains you. Maybe you're in a relationship that like is not going nowhere. Maybe your friends and family are like not aligned with you at all. Maybe you're just depressed on your own and you don't know how to make the next step. So do that trick with this. And then after, go out there and work it out with your partner, but on a different path. Not on the same path that you've been on in the past 5 years, 10 years, whatever. Same with your job. Then create a new position for yourself at your job. Ask your boss, I really hate this right now. Can you create something new for me? Like this is the 3 of Coins to me. Create a new way of being with your friends. They might not be aligned with you, but why do you have to be always heartbroken? you're depressed, then find a new hobby to do. Find something that awakens you, that gets you off this like crossroad feeling. Wow, that's powerful reading, Pisces. It's not like about you sitting in this grief. It's not about you sitting in this. It's about you taking action. That's what this is. It's about an action. It's an action card. And actually doing something about it. I like it. The message for you is the angel of prayer. Ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. But that's very plain and sweet, and I like it. Do ask your angels and guides and higher self for guidance, because they're always there to help you. All you need to do is ask them and give them permission to come in, and maybe they can help you with this as well. All right, Pisces, I wish you well this week. I like that analogy of the burning of the bridge, but listen to your higher self, listen to your instinct, listen to your heart, and then find a way to work around it. All right, Pisces, I hope this helped you. I love you, and I'll see you next week.